Well, the Senate and House engaged in fierce debate over gun control and cannabis reform before sending both measures to the governor. Lawmakers described this session as historic, civil, and productive.
The governor of the state of Maryland.
Governor Wes Moore breaking from tradition, making brief visits to both the House and Senate chambers. He wanted to say thank you.
You showed Maryland that we can do big things again. You all should be amazingly proud of this session.
The governor had 10 bills introduced, and it's likely his 10 will land on his desk. However, some have been watered down. His minimum wage bill has been stripped of a provision, tying future increases to inflation. Senate President Bill Ferguson is also pleased with the effort and efficiency of the session.
All of our major priorities have already moved through. Last little tying down of loose ends today, but it's been a great year.
Legislation already on the governor's desk includes having voters decide whether the right to abortion should be enshrined in the state constitution. Legislation creating the framework for recreational cannabis. Lawmakers eliminated the statute of limitations to file child sex abuse lawsuits. They passed legislation giving the state AG's office the authority to change and prosecute police in custody deaths. They expanded and made permanent tax credits for the low income. The Senate sent legislation to the governor restricting where those with concealed carry permits may take their legal firearm. Republican leaders are disappointed. The bill goes after law-abiding citizens. None of their anti-crime fighting measures made it across the finish line.
Unfortunately, it's a real missed opportunity to address the really key issues that Marylanders are facing, whether it's violent crime. We've done next to nothing.
Some in the Baltimore Senate delegation say they're pleased with how the governor looked out for the city.
We have a governor that is from Baltimore who I think has prioritized us in a major way.
Mothers Against Drunken Driving are keeping their fingers crossed. Lawmakers will close a loophole in Noah's Law by requiring installing an interlock system for 180 days on drivers who receive a probation before judgment decision. Megan Moore lost her son, a Marine, in 2021 to a drunken driver who had a PBJ.
Well, it's been proven that ignition interlock devices have made the roadways safer, and just in 2022 in Maryland, there were 3,650 attempts for a driver over the legal limit to start their car.
The governor scheduled a bill signing ceremony for noon tomorrow. The list includes increasing his bill to increase the minimum wage and another bill to eliminate the statute of limitations for child sex abuse civil cases. Reporting live from Annapolis, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.